Alright, folks. Continuing along. Up next, we've got, what is this? Atom RPG Trudograd. I don't know, it's got some guy looking like he's right out of Warhammer or something. Space Marines. I don't know. Seems, play with whatever. Auto detect. Sure. I think this came from like a Humble Bundle. Fairly recent one or something.
Many of us continue the search. The search for secrets
Alright.
left over from the days
Getting,
before the end of civilization as we knew it. In a day and a world.
is this FMV? This looks like it might be FMV.
Abandoned ruins. Relics await, well hidden from prying eyes. In our world, there is only radiation,
Might want to get out of there, bro.
cold, desolation, and death.
Just waiting for the damn jump scare.
How many years has it been since the day the Cold War ended with mutually assured destruction? 15, 20. We are looking for a path that would lead our people out of the ruins. Mysteries of the past.
Punch card.
But sometimes we forget the old adage. In the wastes, nothing is what it seems.
Okay, so interesting. This is like a alternate timeline where the Cold War ended with nukes going off or something, I guess, judging from that. Hey, look at that. It got the refresh rate, right? Fantastic. Get rid of that. Okay. Or looks good. Alright, bit more horror elements than I'd go for, but you know what? We'll see what happens. You can create your own character, customize their name, gender, abilities, skills, distinctions, etc. We can either create one or we can just pick a pre-made one. So let's see. I have no idea what's good, so I think we'll probably go for like a pre-made one. So let's see. Strong and agile, Gregory prefers close combat and throwing grenades to the so-called guns. He's also not very good with interpersonal communications and for the most part keeps to himself. Well, oops, we skipped over this guy. Vadim, rifle specialist and good medic with a lucky hand. Unfortunately, he's not particularly versed in technology and crafts. A personal history profile from Adam states bad team player. Excuse me. Mikhail. An experienced urban survivalist skilled in crafts and technology, Mikhail tries to use homemade weapons, especially silent ones like crossbows, but he also likes knives, as long as there is peace and quiet on the battlefield. Wow, you have ass for strength. Let's see. Svetlana uses pistols in battle, but prefers to avoid violent altercation altogether. She is also ready to pick the pockets of wasteland dwellers if need be, and is good at cracking locks. How cracking. So, stealth, technology, melee strength, and then, I guess, agility, whatever. On medic. I think we'll go with Vadim, right? Can't hurt to know medic stuff, and then guns. Guns are good. Guns. More guns. That's, you know, Matrix. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, no. We apparently start at level 15. That's interesting. Let's see. Sequence, turn order, okay. Dexterity and attention. Oh my goodness, what is it? Retrograde. I'm sorry. What? What? While the chodes and the dweebs constructed their little inventions, you grown muscle mass and did heavy endurance training. Trash used in crafting is finite. Raw force is infinite. Technology and tinkering minus 40. Oh no, crafting requires twice. I can get rid of it. Interesting. Okay, cool. Hounded individual. Everyone's out to get you. Trust nobody. All friends and relatives are replaced by fake automatons when you're not looking. Did they bug your beat supply? Was that glowing KGB Spectre watching you just now? Are these new neighbors scanning your... These descriptions are fucking hilarious. Oh. Alright, I don't know if we want these or not. What does this do? Attention. When you have a party of so-called friends. Weird loner. The less luck you have, the more your opponent messes up in an astonishing and baffling way. Behold the mistake of God. You fail at everything you do, but there's a bright side. You're more resilient due to your constant accidental self-harm. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. All of these have, like, ridiculous downsides. Alright, sexy beast. What? You spend a lot of time making so any person of the opposite gender falls for your charms. All you can do is make your own gender less envious. Alright, well, we'll... We'll just leave it as is, right? 'Cause I don't... Average difficulty is recommended for most players. For new players. Well, I don't know. We'll leave it on the average.
Attention, Major. Everything you are about to hear is highly classified. We choose you for this briefing due to your activities in the Central Waste 2 years ago. The information about the asteroid you delivered upon return from Krasnoznamenny greatly agitated the Central Command. Our science teams did not reach a solid conclusion, but all of them agreed that the potential impact of the asteroid would be devastating to all life in the wastes. This is why Central Command organized a special research group with goals of studying the nature of the problem and finding possible solutions. For the last 1.5 years, the best minds of Atom worked on this problem. Now it seems that despite the current state of science and technology in the wastes, a solution has been reached. East of the central waste and our base of operations, there is a city called Trudograd. Once it was home to a special strategic manufacturing facility, the inverter factory, which was ran by a certain Professor Goryachev. As you know, Trudograd survived the war much better than most cities and towns of our motherland. Thus, it is possible that the facility still stands or even operates protected by the city walls. This facility is very important to our cause. Before the war, it was used to manufacture an experimental electromagnetic propulsion device, the RR-1 railgun. According to top-secret documents we uncovered during our research, this invention of Professor Goryachev was able to deliver special polymer-based projectiles straight into Earth's orbit,
Oh,
or
that's
even
pretty
further
intense.
into outer space at tremendous speeds. If this information can be trusted, this device might just happen to be humanity's sole chance at destroying the asteroid before impact. Your mission is to venture into Trudograd, find Professor Goryachev and scout out the inverter facility for any traces of the RR-1 railgun. If the propulsion device will be found, we will take it from there, securing and transporting it to HQ for further study and usage against the asteroid menace. Good luck, Major, and let there be Atom.
So, if this is such a...
You're sitting in a small clearing in front of a blazing campfire.
Okay.
The autumn forest surrounds you, and it creaks peacefully in the dead of night. The air hangs heavy with the promise of snow and the beginning of winter. The fire crackles softly with the branches that you feed it, enchanted by the darting, dancing flames. Crackling wood and the hiss of boiling sap are the only sounds in your tiny campsite. With a sigh, you stretch your back and gaze over at your surprised guest. He's a short fellow, hunchbacked and raggedly dressed. He emerged from the tall trees about an hour ago and asked if he could warm his bones by the fire. Surprisingly, you disregarded your hard-earned knowledge of the wastes and agreed. Now, he's sitting on the opposite side of the fire, his face hidden in the shadows of a hood. His silence is unnerving. You begin to regret allowing the stranger into your camp. Maybe saying something would help ease the tension?
Okay. So what I was saying was, maybe if this is, you know, like, I don't know, life and death of the species, maybe, just maybe, we should send more than one person to go check this out, you know, whatever it is. Maybe. I'm not an expert, though. And also, this guy, if this is really what he looks like here, is shady as fuck. Like, I'm sorry. I would not, you know, what is this? Oh, look at that. That's cool. I would not, you know, want to be around. Alright, what are our options here? Quiet night, isn't it? Remain silent. Who are you anyway? Want to share a snack? Or we can start singing. Oh, how many have I killed? How many left to bleed out their lives in the dust? Oh, that'd be the most troll thing. Well, let's see. Our guy is a loner, right? Doesn't get along well with other people. So let's start singing.
This weird song will frighten your mysterious companion into exhibiting better manners. Or maybe you just felt like singing. The man lifts his head and peers at you. At least you'd think he does. His face is still obscured by shadows. Did you come here from afar? He asks in a surprisingly soothing voice.
No, I'm a local.
Well, if you say so. The man falls silent once more, but then throws a dry stick into the flames. Sparks fly up like a cloud of fireflies into the cold heavens as he asks, Did you hear what happened in Krasnoznameni? The city to the west of here. You feel a strange urge to tell him the truth. Who knows why? Perhaps telling someone about your adventures will make them more real. Maybe even grant them some kind of meaning.
Well, let's see. We can say Krasnoznameni stands as it always has. Nothing changed. Adam took control. It's theirs now. I heard every person in Krasnoznameni is part of one vast hive mind. Krasnomany is ruled by all sorts of gangs. I've heard rumors it burned to the ground. We'll say Adam took control of it.
Old Adam. Guess those army boys got tired of riding in the backseat. The stranger adjusts his hood and sinks down into his tattered clothing. Say, you know what happened to that old bruiser Dan, leader of the factory gang?
I guess we're doing a little bit of world building here, and what we say influences what'll happen, what we might run into. Old Bruiser Dan, factory gang. So do we want a factory gang, or do we not want a factory gang, I guess is the takeaway here. Sure, let's have a factory gang. He's alive and well.
That's good, the man says with a slight shiver. Silence once again descends upon your small camp until the sound of a wolf howling arises in the distance, and you look fearfully around. Danger lurks in every corner of the wastes, and it pays to be cautious. Why, then, did you so calmly choose to share your campfire with this odd fellow, a man you know nothing about? As if on cue, the stranger starts asking, "What do you know about a lovely little village near Krasnoznameny called Trudograd?"
I mean, personally, I don't know anything, but let's see. We could either have Katya Radchenko as the leader or Comrade Grankin. Let's go with Comrade Grankin.
You cannot fathom why you're sharing everything that happened 2 years ago with this stranger. It's as if an unseen force is compelling you to speak the truth. Or perhaps this force is somehow turning lies into truth. What happened to the trading hub called Paragon? Can you tell me that?
I feel like a trading hub would be a good thing to have around, so we'll say it's doing well. It's growing.
Glad to hear not all is lost in that corner of the wastes. The man stretches his arms up as if to pluck a low-hanging star. Tell me, who did you share your travels with back then? I know it's kind of a personal question, but indulge me, please.
So we could travel with Fidel, the infiltration agent, the former writer Hexagen, my colleague Alexander, that's very vague, or I was alone. People don't really like me, so I'm going to say I was
The
alone.
man nods and again gazes down into the fire. You take a drink from your water flask and hold it out to share. He shakes his head no. 5 hard minutes of silence follow until you've had your fill of waiting and guessing. You lean forward, focus exactly on the darkness within the man's cowl, and in a stern voice, ask,
Who am I talking to? Introduce yourself.
"Over the years, people have given me many different names," your guest states without emotion. "But isn't it true that names, like other words, have no intrinsic meaning? Words are senseless unless living people recall them and give them purpose. Thus, when we meet again, I will once more become nameless."
We can get our gun. What? I don't get it. Oh no, could this be? Let's go with that one.
Of its own accord, your
Uh-oh.
companion's hood slides limply away. But its absence reveals not a human head, but a glowing, undulating sphere of crimson fire. A deadly star. You yelp aloud, for a moment willing yourself to run, but already the night is vanished, dissolved in the haunting red glow. Never again shall you be able to hide from the invisible gaze of your nightmarish guest. That gaze is cruel and indifferent, and the lands it oversees are barren, burnt down to nothing but ashes and splinters of stone. You are so entranced with the endless landscape of utter obliteration that at first you do not notice how your own body is starting to
Oh
burn.
no.
You are ablaze on the inside, like a bunch of cinders twisted into human form.
Did we fuck up already?
Wild, frigid winds scatter your ashes across the surface of the dead earth.
We can only scream. Maybe it was just all a dream. Probably just a dream. No big deal. Yeah. All good. Alright. We are the Fresh Prince of Trudograd. What's this? What do you say? Where's incoming transaction? My game was autosaved. Alright. You take out the portable radio you were given back at base. Don the earpiece and turn the dial. Sounds like HQ calling to confirm you made it into the city. Come in, come in. Goddammit, can you hear me? Check in. Turn it off and hide. Check in. This is with him. I hear you. Hello, this is Vasily, the communications specialist. What the static? Okay, now it's working. This communications specialist, Vasily 2104. You read me over? Yeah, loud and clear. It's Vadim. Oh, we have contact. Hey there, Vadim. How's it going? Are you in Trudograd yet? Over? Damn it. I know I took a wrong turn someplace. Why barely controlling it? I'm afraid you're precious. Yeah, we'll keep the shenanigans down. Instead of reply, the radio produces another storm of white noise. You remove your earpiece and listen at a distance. Soon the static dies down and you catch a few more words from HQ. Not gonna lie, I couldn't make out any of that, but I hope you're doing good. Just don't get in any trouble. Everyone on the base is rooting for you. As you know, we confiscated all of Mycelium's archives then when our boys took Krasnovnemi. According to their data, the meteor or meteorite, asteroid perhaps, let's just call it the Hesperus star. According to their documents, this thing is on a collision course with Earth. Therefore, your mission is extremely important. Do I need to remind you of your objectives? Over. If I recall, we need to locate Dr. Goryachev, or I don't know, some Russian name. Try and find the railgun and the inverter factory. So I think we're okay. Makes sense. Well, just don't forget them later on. Check your portable computer regularly. There's a digital journal in there and lots of personal information about you as well, in case you need to be reminded of your identity or past. And also... Alright, I'll check it on the hour. I'm checking now. Got anything important to say? Over? Burst of fresh static. Just let me finish briefing this goof and then we'll take a smoke break. Oh, Vadim, you still there? I need to repair this junk radio. Remember, you have amber level clearance, so you can always contact us yourself. Good luck out there. Over and out. Alright, over and out. Goodbye. View your character's quest, current time, local map, etc. Press K. Click the interface button. Alright. What's this? We take an arm. Whoa. We take an army hat. We take a duffel bag. Alright. How equip? Quests. Okay. Alarm clock. How equip? What's this button? Okay. Nope, not that. Sorry, I had to sneeze. What's this? Nope, that just goes back to here. Will these do anything? No. Apparently we're in 2007. Abilities, statistics. Hey, there we go. Okay, army hat, yes, good. Backpack, okay. We've got armor, sure. Rubles, okay, I think we're in... Oh, we have a knife. I thought we were good with guns. What the fuck, bro? The fate of the world depends on us, and you send us here with a knife? What? You jammed the door of the closet holding your room key? It's an unfortunate mistake, but not deadly. Let's pick the lock, hold the left mouse button on the door, and choose lockpick. Unlock. Okay. Aha! There's the good stuff. Give me all that. Open your inventory and left click, drag the key onto slot 1. This places the key in your character's hand, then left click the door to unlock. Wow, that's clunky as fuck. Alright, do we really need to... Oh, man. Alright. Whoa there. Wait, yeah, okay. Got anything good in here? Some stuff? We'll take stuff. Oh, goodness. This camera is gonna... What do we have here? Climate of Trudograd. Okay, whatever. Sure. How about this one? Locked. Well, now it's unlocked. I don't know how I'm unlocking it, but, you know, why not? Super glue, a fork, sure, whatever. Wonder how much stuff I can carry. Who's that? Cleaning lady? You better come in here and clean up. It's pretty dirty in there. The floor sweeping lady gives you an intense look, shakes her head, and returns to her cleaning. What's going on? What do you mean? Please don't interrupt my work. Woman pouts and turns away. Conversation is going nowhere. Okie dokie. Can't open this lock. Okay. That's no fun. How big is this joint? Hello. Pay Dandelion first and I'm all yours? Okay. Uh-huh. Running a little business here, I see. Sitting before you is a well-dressed fellow with many rings and a heavy gold or possibly polished copper chain. He looks up and down and clicks his tongue and gestures at his nearby women. Came here to have some fun? Depends on what you call fun. I'm a pimp, baby. Dandelion the pimp is what they call me. Would you like my beauties to keep you company while you're in Trudograd? No problem, if you have the dosh. No, I don't use prostitutes. But just out of curiosity, what are your prices? Totally asking for a friend. That's right, let's talk business, baby. To our hotel guests, I offer my 2 finest employees, Rose and Violet. They're great gifts, girls. Very customer-oriented. Violet charges $300 with a rubber and $400 without. Rose charges $100 less in the same 2 scenarios. However, if dudes are your thing or you're into fetishes, I recommend the brothel in the port. I don't want to advertise for my competitors or anything, but they do have better variety. However, they also charge more. Okay. All right. We're gonna go. Continue pillaging. The hell is that? Special weight set. Yeah. Increases melee damage. Since this is an RPG, we obviously have to steal just about everything that isn't nailed down. Oh, we can look in this box, eh? A cassette tape? Hell yeah! Oh, whoops. I'm leaving. You gotta... you gotta move. I can't get out of your room if you're in the way, lady. Come on. I'm trying to get out of your room, you idiot! Move! Alright. Goodbye. This is my room now. What if we get out of your room by going further into your room? Checkmate. Alright. There we go. Let's continue. Okay, we got people, kitchen, food. So let's maybe... Oh. As we're about to exit the hotel, the owner addresses you. I'm sorry, friend, but when you're having a nap the other day, a certain man was asking questions about you. What a twist! What did he ask? Nothing special. Want to know whether I knew you from someplace else. I told him it was your first time visiting our establishment and maybe the city yourself. I'm guessing he was intrigued by your stature and your gear. Seasoned adventures are rare in these parts. Where is this guy now? Afraid not. I've seen him a couple times in the outskirts, but he doesn't come in here often. Well, thanks for the warning, I guess. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's just an inquisitive citizen. Would you like something to eat? Or maybe one of our famous souvenirs? What souvenirs? We gained 32 experience points, apparently. Alright. I'm so glad you asked. I sell these medallions with an engraving of the city skyline. They're a tangible way of showing how Trudograd is the capital city of the wastes. I only have a few left right now, but another batch will be ready soon. Would you look at that? Do they sell? Like pancakes, friends. Trudograd is famously civilized. Everyone wants a keepsake to keep home with them. Cool, I'm gonna go now, though. Sorry, but could you stay a while and listen? Sure, what is it? Lost a very precious book somewhere in the inn. A surrealist novel I've been writing. I know it sounds foolish, but I'm an aspiring author. Please don't go out of your way. But if you happen to stumble upon it, I'd be very grateful. If you return it to me, I'd reward you too. Alright, a book. Do I have a book? No. Nope. Let's go and take a look for the book. No book there. No book there. No book there. Books there. Oh, was this the door that we couldn't get open? Yeah, that's probably where the damn book is. Although there are books here. Let's see. Cannot grab them. There are books in here. We also cannot grab them. Let's search the cleaning lady's room. Close the door. Waste paper. Alright. Nope. We'll still take it. Special field uniform. Alright. Cleaning lady's holding out on me. We can search these two. Fire extinguisher. Never know when that'll come in helpful. And some slug rounds for a shotgun. Toilet paper. Can never have enough toilet paper. Alright. Cleaning lady coast looks to be clear. Okay. Alright, well. Shut up. Alright. No, don't close the doors. Oops. Okay. Quests. Railgun. Missing professor. Yep. Oh, nice. We can zoom out. Okay, that's so much better. Oh, man. Alright. I gotta say, this game really reminds me so far of Divinity Original Sin. Just it's very... I mean, I'm sure it'll be different, but oh well, it's actually got the same little, looks like energy, turn-based combat, maybe. It's very hands-off in its approach. It's kind of like, well, here you go. Go fucking figure it out. Quest log? I don't know. Where do you go? I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. I have a problem. Well, maybe we can help with this problem. Before you use a finely dressed fur hat wearing man, he seems extremely concerned about something. Do not pass by, chum. Time is money, fellow. What is it? See, the thing is, I'm in charge of the inn's bathhouse. Yeah, sounds real cool, dude. Infested by rats. Yeah, give it to me straight. What's wrong with the place? Well, yes, we do have them. Can't have an RPG without rat killing. We do have a minor rat infestation, so the steam bath won't be available until someone kills them all. Are you suggesting that I undertake this? Me suggesting? No, never. But if you do, that'd be marvelous. Of course it would. What would you give me in return? Don't have much in the way of rubles, but I can give you a free steam bath with all the trimmings. Well, steam baths are quite titillating, but they sure are, as titillating as all get out. When you don't have the cash for quacks and meds, a visit to the sauna might heal your wounds and diseases just as well, if not better. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, we'll take care of the rodent troubles. Awesome. I'm sure you won't have any trouble finishing off those gray vermin, and if you do, well, then I'll find someone else. But can you try to get it done by the end of the day? We'll see. Is is this the Oh, yes it is. Okay, perhaps hear me out. Perhaps we should you know, you use gun. Blasters, I don't have enough action points. Bugger all. Because I didn't have my... Oh no, 1 HP. Ouch. Where's my HP? There's my HP. Alright, blasters fire! Oh shit. That's just a little bit overkill. Jesus Christ, switching weapons eats my AP! That's alright. That's alright. We'll get this figured out. Stabby, stabby. Hey, I said stabby, stabby. There we go. Okay, we've got, what is that, 9 AP? We'll let them come to us. Ow. Rat problem taken care of? Oh, yum. Delicious. That's a radio. I don't care about that. Alright. Well, looks like all your problems are solved, my man. Thanks for killing those critters, man. Well, now you get a free wash. In good time. See you around. Alright, I have a 78% chance of stabbing myself. Interesting. Probably don't want to do that. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I can see myself liking this. Who are you? Excuse me. Sweaty apple-cheeked man is staring at a magician performing his tricks in the street, anticipating that you're about to speak to him. He turns and says, "What do you want? I'm kind of busy here, so make it snappy." Nothing really, just felt like having a friendly chat with another human being. What are you looking at? The show, what else? Alright, we can use speechcraft, so let's do that. Something's obviously bothering you. You'll feel better if you tell me. Well, failure. Alright, absolutely nothing bothering me. Damn it. Look, I'll tell you later if the timing's right, okay? How about some general questions? Busy, get out of here. Alright, can we go talk to the magician then, himself? The mysterious gray-haired man is skillfully juggling an entire deck of cards in the air. The trick is so beautifully executed that it leaves you stunned for at least half a minute. I see. As you come closer, the magician shoots you a piercing look. Quickly assembles his cards back into a deck, then without looking, draws 4 of them. He shows you that they're all 10s, and then pats his pocket. The mute trickster is clearly telling you that he'll show you a special trick for 40 rubles. Alright, let's get scammed. Come on, dazzle me. Clapping his hands thrice, the magician shuffles the deck and he invites you to pick a card. You draw a jack of diamonds. As you return the deck, he throws your card high above his head. Appearing out of nowhere, a falcon snatches it up, lets out a single high-pitched shriek, and vanishes into the sky. And the street artist blows his nose into a fancy handkerchief, snaps his fingers, and gestures you to look in your left shoe. By the 9 hells, frankly stunned, you find a card. You take the card with a smirk, and you see it's the Jack of Diamonds. Wow, that's really something. Let's you and I talk for a bit. The man presents a deck of cards and gestures for you to shuffle it. He watches you while checking his watch and nodding impatiently. He's reminding you that time is money, and you're not impressing him enough to spend it. Fine, would you at least show me one of your tricks? Gained 4 experience points, lost 40 rubles. Having rolled up his sleeves, the magician shuffles the deck and he invites you to pick a card. You draw 6 of hearts. As you return the deck, he tears the card into pieces and throws them up into the air. The street artist draws a circle in the air with a finger, squints, and gestures you to feel behind your ear. With your mouth wide open, you find a card. You take the card with a curse and see that it's the 6 of Hearts. Let's talk for a bit. Man presents a deck of cards. Oh my goodness. Gotta get going. Oh, here we go. As you turn to leave, a fat man who's been watching the performance from afar runs up. He puts his arm around you and pulls you aside, eyeing the performer suspiciously. Hey, listen, buddy. Help an aspiring magician out. Alright. What do you need, but keep it short? Just a small favor. You know, Amadeus Telerov, the guy you just paid to see a magic trick? I've been watching him for God knows how long, trying to find out the secret to his signature trick, the infant regalia. Cut to the chase. Don't have a lot of time. Alright, I'll give you 100 rubles. Pay Telerov to do the trick that he calls the infant regalia and figure out how he does the final part. I need to know his secret. Alright, I'll do it. Here's 100. Pay you another 100 and even more when you tell me what his secret is. Remember, ask Amadeus to show you a trick called the infant regalia. Then all you have to do is figure out how he does it. And then I, the great Arthur Penkin, will become a real master of magic. Nod and leave. Alright. Show me your famous trick, the so-called infant regalia.
The man takes your money and with a smile rubs his hands together as if anticipating your reaction to his magnificent trick. He takes off his coat to reveal a thin white shirt, probably to show you that he has nothing hidden up his sleeves. He passes you the coat and you tuck it under your left arm. Then the magician shows you a sealed deck of cards and points at your forehead as if asking you to imagine a card, any card. The card you imagine is a 6 of clubs. Amadeus then takes 2 more decks from his pants pocket, opens all 3, mixes all the cards together, and starts shuffling them in the most entertaining and skillful of ways.
Alright, we only have an option for gambling to closely observe his technique.
No matter how hard you focus,
Okay, well,
are too quick to follow. Perhaps Telerov's master trick can only be understood by another professional magician.
Attempt to memorize.
With inhuman dexterity, he throws the cards into the air and catches them one by one, or drops them in a cascade into a hand behind his back. He spits cards from his mouth, pulls them from his pants, from behind your ears, from your boots, and even from your nostrils. In the midst of this card storm, a loud cackling sounds from somewhere above. A huge raven flies down from the cloudy sky, clutching yet another card in his black beak. With a raucous caw, the bird spits it out, and it falls directly into the magician's outstretched palm. He smugly displays the card, and it's an ace of diamonds. Unfortunately, not the card you imagined.
Alright, wait for the show to
The
continue.
seemingly devastated magician stares sheepishly down at his feet, hides the ace of diamonds, and gestures for you to return his coat. You try to do just that, but the very blood freezes in your veins as you realize you no longer are holding the man's coat. Instead, there's a pile of loose cards pinned under your arm. As you raise your hands in amazement, they all drop to the ground, face up. Every card in that pile is the 6 of clubs.
Smirk while looking unimpressed.
But instead, choke and cough
What the
out
fuck?
the clubs, which somehow got into your mouth. You give a shudder and a huge stack of cards. Your head drops with a flutter at your feet. Of course, all of these cards is the 6 of clubs, too. You indistinctly jump back as the cards burst into flames for no reason whatsoever. The flames die as quickly as they flared up, leaving nothing but ashes. Shocked to your core, you look frightfully up at the magician, only to notice that he's wearing his coat, as if he had never taken it off in the first place.
What the fuck? Alright, why is it called the infant regalia?
Amadeus Telerov shrugs his shoulders, as if there's no answer to your question, but his sly eyes are shining like gemstones in the reddish light of the morning star.
Alright, well, we're gonna go now. That's pretty intense. I guess we'll have to get some gambling skill and, come back to that one. Alright. What's going on over here? Looks like this guy's airing some grievances. And there's guys with guns. And you know what I say, where there's a gun, there's fun. Let's see. A blue-eyed woman is pacing in a short circuit, cooing softly to the baby held close to her chest. Having noticed, or rather sensed your presence, she squints and smiles with poorly concealed anger. What are you looking at? Are you a crook sent by this so-called father to harass me? Nope, just want to ask you a couple of questions. Who's the father you're talking about? You know who I'm talking about. Don't play dumb. And smiles hysterically and turns her back to you. Well then, I'll be on my way. City of Degenerates. Alright, alright. What about you? You approach the city gates where two guards lazily aim their rifles at you. A tall man with a kind face addresses you without hostility, at least for now, before you've said or done anything to change his attitude. Welcome to Trudograd. Hey there, comrades. I'm gonna head into the city, okay? Hold up a minute there, Chief. You'll get in alright, but first tell us your name. We know all the locals and we don't know you. Yeah, I'm Vadim. Guard writes down your information and looks back at you. Nice to meet you, Vadim. What is the purpose of your visit? Business? Yes, a lot of folks here come here for that. What do you trade in? This and that. The usual. Guard smiles, scribbles something on his notepad, tucks it away, and gives you a kindly, almost gentle look. That is all. Pay the toll, and you can go in. And how much is it? Don't worry, this isn't some inbred provincial village. Our aim isn't to rob you. 100 rubles and you can go right on through. I have no idea what my strengths are. Can I look? Can I check? Check? No, I can't check. That's some serious money. Alright, don't make me laugh, you cheapskate. Comrade policeman, that's not how things are done. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't. Alright, let's see. That's the wrong screen. Statistics. Oh, gambling sucks. Speechcraft. That's actually barter. What? I supposedly have pretty good. Apparently not good enough. How much cash do I have? 9. That's really nothing, I guess. What's over here? Oh man, there's so much stuff to look at. Why'd I lose 100? Oh, probably from wanting to see the infant regalia. Oh, what's this? Razdor Village. Probably don't want to go there. Just keep having a little look around. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. I think we'll probably be revisiting this one. It's going in the interesting pile. For sure. It's probably like kind of boring. Well, you got a gun. What are you staring at? A swarthy man in his 30s greets you. He seems cautious at first, but visibly relaxes once he had a good look at your face. Speaks with barely perceptible southern accent. Go ahead and tell me what you want, comrade, but don't come any closer to the car. My bodyguard and I don't like this. Answer a couple questions. Go find someone else to chat with. Alright, keep your secrets, Frodo. Alright, yes, as I was saying, it's kind of boring because it's just starting up, but I am intrigued. So, at some point, this will, Daisy will treat you right. Is this another prostitute? Come and get it. Love for sale. Aging woman. Yeah. When you're drunk, you come crawling around and make sweet love to Lady Daisy, but when you're sober, you suddenly go blind. Thing is, I'm in a hurry. I will see you later. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably revisit this for sure. You know, once I want to sink my teeth into something, instead of just, you know, rapid fire trying things. So this definitely goes on the, interesting pile. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. We've ran a little long. That's because not too much happened even in the first 30 minutes, let alone the first 50 minutes. But hey, it's piqued my interest, so this will most likely return, as I said. Anyway, thank you all for watching, as always, and we'll see you in the next one when we come back with whatever's next on the list in my library.